Savannah Gatewood, a strikeout, giving Bailey Honeycutt a strikeout to get out number one here in the bottom of the first. Justin Burtis with you at the Vanguard softball field here in Costa Mesa. It's 2-0 in favor of the Quacks as they have Bailey Honeycutt as their starter, fresh off Team USA duties in the Colorado tournament. Swinging a fly ball to center. And that is out number 2 is Alex Garcia. Swings at the first pitch, hits at the center, and returns to the dugout, bringing up Allie Wolf. Lena Foreman took a walk to lead off the bottom of the first. She is still on first. Let's see if Wolf can do anything to advance her. Cuts and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. Top of the first, Alessandra Colenso took a walk. Izzy Phelps, her first extra base hit in her limited time here, but a double put runners at second and third. Sac fly from Kate Hardy made it 1-0, and a ground out by Bailey Honeycutt made it 2-0. Grace Diaz with a pop out.
Let's go, B!
Foul. 0-2. Honeycutt making her third appearance, second start. She's 1-1. 4 hits allowed, 5 runs, 2 earned, 10 walks, 11 Ks, and a straight 2.00 ERA, throwing to Alyssa Donovan. First base held by Savannah Mitchell. That's a ball outside and high. Reagan Johnson at second, Kate Hardy at short, Rain Aldhouse at third, with Phelps in left, Colenso in center, and Grace Diaz in right. The next one on its way, that's high. Foreman leading off, took a walk. She's at first. Savannah Gatewood struck out. And Alex Garcia, the fly out. Now Wolf, then Brooklyn House. Still on top of you. Mia Alfano, Kennedy Thompson, Bailey Brancastleja, and Sage Vandemark. With 2 strikes, Wolf swings at it. Very high in the sky. Hardy in the grass behind third makes the catch to retire the side. So each team has gotten a runner on. Is the Ducktown Quacks, who scored 2 in the top of the first and lead 2-0 as they return to the plate. Marina Egbert is pitching, the West Coast Wild pitcher, sticking around to help out as the Waves have no pitchers of their own here today. Belvo, Peacock, unable to attend today's game, so it will be Egbert, who has a 3.73 ERA as a member of the West Coast Wild. 19 runs, 16 of them were earned, 10 walks to 20 strikeouts, and 38 hits allowed, and a 5-2 record. She picked up her first save earlier today in the Wild's 5-2 win over the Crush. She's throwing to Bailey Brancastleja behind the plate. Allie Wolf is at third, Alex Garcia at first. In the middle infield is Vandemark at short, and Brooklyn House at second. Savannah Gatewood's in left, Kennedy Thompson center, and Lena Foreman in right field. Rain Althouse swing and a foul first pitch. Getting away behind us to the left. Althouse with 2 hits, 2 singles, and a triple. And 31 at-bats, hitting .097. Next one. Hit, but just foul down the line. 0-2. Donovan on deck. And then Presley Lawton, the DP. Reagan Johnson batting 9th. Ada Giglio will bat 10th. And Savannah Mitchell 11th. That's low for ball 1. 1-2. No runs on 2 runs on 1 hit for the Quacks in the top of the first. Althouse to third. Wolf secures it, makes a good throw for out number 1. Alyssa Donovan hitting .250. 32 at-bats, 8 hits, all singles, 5 runs driven in, 2 runs scored, 6 strikeouts. Looks at a ball from Egbert. 1-0. Next one. Slider going low under the knees, back into the middle of the plate. 2 balls, no strikes. The clouds have cleared. The sun is shining on the Vanguard softball field here in Costa Mesa. Donovan reaches and fouls it. 2 balls and strike. 2-18 down the left field line. 2-15 down the right field line. Somewhere in between, out to dead center. Two and 1. Another foul by Donovan makes it 2-2. Egbert out of NYU. A little pump and reaching for it. Donovan, is he going to get out? Wolf has it over there on the left side for out number 2. Thought it might get over the fence, but Wolf in foul ground secures it. 2 gone. Presley Lawton, the Oregon Duck. 9 hits and 29 at-bats for a .310 average, a triple and 8 singles, 5 driven in. Looks at strike 1. Reagan Johnson on deck for Ducktown. The next one, swing right to third. Wolf. A throw over to first is in time. That will retire the side. 3 up, 3 down, and Wolf factored in all 3 outs. That will take us to the bottom of second as the Quacks are ahead 2-0. Middle of the order here for the Salty Waves. Brooklyn House still on top of him. Lena Alfano. Second baseman House in 39 at-bats has 11 hits for a .282 average, 8 singles, 3 doubles, 4 driven in. 4 walks, 5 Ks, has scored 7 times. Has House. Bailey Honeycutt in the motion. First pitch misses for ball 1. Again, this one, I think, is just going 5. Swing and a miss. A ball and a strike. House with the North Dakota green batting helmet. That one to the fence. 2 balls and a strike. Wind up, delivery. Outside and away. 3 balls, 1 strike. First batter here in the bottom of the second. Foreman took a leadoff walk. Strikeout, fly out, pop out. After that for the Salty Waves. Foul. Brings the count at full at 3-2. Honeycutt, payoff pitch, House, chopper, 1 hopper to Reynolds House. Throw is in time. Dylan Tapia, her and Wolf out of McAllister, enters with 34 at-bats of 353 average. 12 hits, 11 singles, and a double. 9 runs batted in. First pitch fouled away. 5 runs scored, 4 strikeouts, and 4 walks for one of the catchers for this Salty Wave side. Honeycutt's next offering is upstairs.
Let's go, B!
1-1. On its way. Check swing, won't matter. It's a strike on the outer half. 1-2. Tapia's 12 hits. Tied for 3rd on the team, trailing Wolf by 2 and Gatewood by 4. Fastball misses high, 2-2 with 1 away. Two. Tapia to right field. Diaz moves to her right and finds it. Melina Alfano, 314 hitter, 11 hits, and 35 at-bats, 9 singles, 2 doubles, 9 runs driven in, which is tied for the team lead with Tapia and Gatewood.
Great job, baby!
Strike at the knees makes it 0-1. 7 runs scored, 3 walks, 6 Ks for the University of Northern Colorado player. 1-1. That's another ball. Caught a squirrel moving around out of the corner of my eye, looking around, trying to figure where that thing went. I think it went off to the right and was maybe tracking someone's food over there. 2-1. Honeycutt. 3 balls and a strike. That one
Hey, work backwards!
runs outside of the zone for the righty. Pitch on its way. That is a walk. 2 walks to 1 K for Honeycutt. Kennedy Thompson hitting .414. 12 hits and 29 at-bats. 8 singles, a double. Tied for the team lead with 3 triples. 6 runs batted in, 4 scored. 3 walks, 4 Ks. 2 outs, put a runner on. Thompson looks at strike 1. Change up at the knees. Just onto the outer half there for Honeycutt. The windup, swing and a miss, makes it 0-2. Thompson moving the bat a little, steadies herself. Lays off the riser outside. 1-2. On its way. Same pitch, same result. 2-2. Fondo on first. And the 2-2. Popped up to second, and Reagan Johnson waits for it and makes the catch to strand another runner aboard. 2 walks for Honeycutt, but no one has gotten past first, so that will take us to the third. With the Ducktown Quacks returning to the plate ahead, 2-0. Reagan Johnson standing in. Johnson, Giglio, and Mitchell. Here for the Quacks. Johnson, first pitch. And just over the reach of the shortstop, Vandemark. It falls in for a base hit. Reagan Johnson with a very nice slap single to right field begins the inning. Her 5th hit, 4th single of the campaign. Strike 1 from Egbert as Eva Giglio with 3 at-bats, no hits as of yet. She is off to Western Carolina wearing a bright purple batting helmet. Fake throw to first. Johnson with a slight stumble, but she's back at first easily enough. Wind up, Egbert inside. Spins out of the zone. 2 balls and a strike. I believe Egbert is working the first 3 innings of this one, and then Mackenzie Warner will take over. Stroke to left field, back-to-back singles in the bottom of the lineup for the Ducktown Quacks. Giglio's first hit of the summer puts 2 on with no out. Savannah Mitchell to the plate. 27 at-bats, 3 hits, 1 single, 2 doubles, 4 driven in. Egbert with a deep breath, a pump, and a pitch. Down Broadway, strike 1. So Johnson picks up her 4th single. Giglio, her first in her short stint here. That's strike 2 on Mitchell. This is Giglio's 3rd game. And 1 hit now in 4 at-bats. Egbert ahead 0-2. Brings it. Bounces it. And throw to third. Can't get Johnson. A ball and 2 strikes. The runners advance to second and third. Wild pitch. Runners at first and second. Mitchell swings and hits it to the screen, just a little below to the left of the camera there. Remains 1-2. Clenzo on deck, top of the order next. High. 2-2. Here comes Egbert's 2-2, popped up. That one clears everything. Straight back behind us. Only 1 hit between the 2 sides so far entering the inning. But back-to-back singles give the Quacks 3. Mitchell to left center field, falls in for another single, then it gets past the left fielder. Both runners are going to score 4-0. First pitch a foul as Clenzo hits it straight up and back. 4-0. A 1 RBI single for Mitchell. And Giglio scoring on a fielding error by the left fielder Gatewood. Low for a ball, 1-1.
He can't. He's deaf to me
No outs here. In the top of the third, that's a ball. 2-0, 2-1 to Clenzo. Phelps on deck and Mitchell at first. Clenzo swings. It's to right center field, very shallow, and it's going to be dropped. Mitchell now coming to second, and it's going to be a very awkward fielder's choice.
Good job, Kennedy.
As Vandemark dropped it, which would have been an error, but because Mitchell didn't think it would be dropped, she stayed close to first, then took off to second, and an easy throw from Thompson makes it a fielder's choice.
Let's go, Biz! Yes, Biz!
Popped up, left side, foul territory. That's going to be a long strike. 1-1 to Phelps. Her first extra base hit last time up, a double.
Straighten out, babe. Let's go.
Next pitch, lifted to short, caught, and a double play as taking off was Clenzo and was to second by the time the ball was caught, and that will retire the sides. Nobody left on base but a pair of hits and an error. Bring in 2 more runs. It's 4-0 heading to the bottom of the third. Bailey Brancastleja leading off for the Salty Waves as we start the bottom of the third, 4-0. Bailey hitting .231, 9 hits, 5 singles, 4 doubles, driving in 3 runs, scoring 4, 2 walks, 6 Ks. First pitch is a foul. CSUN player will dig back in with an 0-1 count. No face mask for her, but the extended left cheek guard. Next one on its way. High for a ball. 1-1. When Honeycutt has missed, she's been kind of missing badly here today. Most of the balls she's thrown have gone to the fence. That one popped up towards second, and it falls, and it will turn into a ground out as Hardy couldn't catch it on the fly. It fell in front of her, and she flips it to first for out number 1. Sage Vandemark to the plate, and she is hitting .300 with 3 hits and 10 at-bats. A double and 2 singles, 1 run driven in. Looks at strike 1 on the outer half. Solid strike thrown there by Honeycutt. This is Sage's 5th game for the Salty Waves. Swing and a miss. 0-2. Went to New Mexico, then on to UNLV. Did Vandemark. And lifts that one to right field. Colenso coming in, and she's got it for out number 2.
Good barrel, Sage.
Marina Egbert will come to the plate. No hits, no plate appearances at NYU, but in this summer hitting .281 with 9 hits, 5 singles, 3 doubles, 1 home run, 6 runs batted in. Looks at Bailey Honeycutt, and the first pitch from her is a ball. High and wide of the plate. The 1-0 down the middle. A ball and a strike. with 2 quick outs here in the bottom of the third. And I believe what should be a 5-inning game. Fastball off the plate, 2-1. Honeycutt has the sign from Donovan. Egbert right back up the middle, a live drive single, first hit for the Salty Waves. So Egbert with her 10th summer hit, though it won't show up in the West Coast Wild stats.
Let's go, babe.
Her 3rd hit as a member of the Waves, and that's wide to Alina Foreman. Leading off, took a walk first time up, hitting .314 with 11 hits, 9 singles, 2 doubles, 9 runs batted in, and 35 at-bats. UND player takes the ball. 2-0 with Egbert at first. Strike one. That one rode the rails down the inner half. Two-one on its way. Swing and a miss. Makes it 2-2. Bad choice by Foreman as that one was in the dirt in front of the plate. Likes the sign, brings it home. Fouled straight back.
Keep fighting, one. You got this.
You all right? You need help? I have one. You need one?
A foul. Still 2-2 with 2 away. Swing and a miss. And a strikeout will retire the side, and Honeycutt now adds another K to give her 2 on the day. A runner left on base in the first hit by Egbert. That's 1 hit, and now 3 runners left on base for the Salty Waves. You trail 4-0 as we enter the top of the 4th. Kenzie Warner in, pitching now for the Wild, facing Kate Hardy. Wolf and Garcia flip-flopped at first and third. Van DeMark is now in right field. First pitch, Hardy rips that one right back up the middle. Fourth hit for the Ducktown Quacks. Hardy with a sac fly RBI and a single. Hardy, her 11th hit, one off the team lead. Bailey Honeycutt looks at first pitch, flown away for a ball.
Go, girl.
Let's go, Bailey.
Warner for the Wild housing a 1.75 ERA, 22 hits, 10 runs, only 7 earned, 10 walks, and 10 Ks. Honeycutt takes a strike. 1-1 with Hardy at first. On its way. High. 2 balls and a strike.
Let's go, B.
Quacks have 6 stolen bases. Hardy does not have an attempt. And that's to left center field. It's down, and Hardy will hold at second. And back-to-back singles have 2 on with no out. Honeycutt, a textbook single to left center field. Honeycutt with her 3rd hit of the summer for the Quacks. Her first non-extra base hit. Strike on the outer half to Diaz. Popped up her first time up. Entered the day hitting .343. Team high 12 hits, 11 singles, 1 double. He's brought 5 runs home. And hits that one right back to Water, who turns, goes to third for 1. Relay across the diamond is not in time. So runners still at first and second for Rain Althouse. Ground out her last time up. Low for a ball from Warner. Good turn to get the lead runner from the new pitcher for the Wild, filling in for the Waves, who are without either of their normal pitchers. Strike on the inner half, throw down to first, not in time. Tapia taking over on the plate for Bailey Brancostaleja. Throw over to Wolf, but behind the runner. That's a strike on the outer half. 1-2 for Warner. Wild have the best pitching staff in terms of overall numbers. League leading 2.2 ERA outside. The Waves have the best individual pitcher with Matty Beliveau. But the Wild as a staff with some good defense behind them have the best numbers between all 3 pitchers, who have almost equal stats in terms of appearances and innings pitched. Althouse looks at ball 3 as it dove just under the knees before it reached home plate. Full count. 1 out. Honeycutt at second, who can move. Diaz with some wheels behind her at first. Warner has the sign, rolls forward, and that's shot to short. And it's going to be bobbled, and everyone's going to be safe. Alfano with the error. The second for the Salty Waves. We'll load up the bases for Alyssa Donovan. Has 5 RBIs so far this summer. That's low and inside for a ball. Donovan set. Outer half. 2-0. Big crouch for Donovan. Swings, taps it past the pitcher. And they'll go to second for 1. No relay. Fielder's choice for Donovan in an RBI. And the Quacks increase their lead to 5-0. Strike 1 to Presley Lawton. Donovan with her 6th RBI in the summer. Lawton with a ground out her first time up. Now has a 1-1 count. Walking back, bringing it forward. Hit on the ground, left side. Nobody's there. It's an RBI single for Lawton. And Donovan goes to second. And the Quacks now lead 6-0. Lawton, her 9th single, 10th total hit, and 6 RBI. Here for Ducktown in her 12th game. Bringing up Reagan Johnson. 1 for 1 with a single is Reagan. That looks like a good pitch, and it is. Strike 1 in her half. Warner steps back on the stripe. Rolls into it. It's a little low. And Johnson even looking, I think she thought that one was a strike, but will happily take a 1-1 tally. Runners at first and second. Delivered. Johnson swing. Got a piece. Won't matter. Strike 2. 1-2 to Johnson. Comes set. Warner outside. 2-2. Giglio on deck. Johnson right to short. And that will do it. 2 runners left on base. The first 2 by the Quacks, but they've increased their lead as we head to the bottom of the 4th. It's 6-0. Bottom of the 4th, and the 2, 3, 4 spots in the lineup for the Salty Waves. Gatewood, Garcia, and Wolf. Gatewood 0 for 1 with a strikeout. Ended the day batting .410 with 16 hits, 10 singles, 3 doubles, 3 triples. And tied with teammates Tapia and Alfano with 9 RBI, which was top 3 in the league. Looks at strike 1 from Honeycutt. The delivery off the padding for ball 1. 0-1. Honeycutt has the sign from Donovan. Just missed upstairs for ball 2. Donovan was with Menlo College last year. They made their way here to Vanguard, with the Lions making a sweep of the Oaks. 3-1. On its way. 5-pitch walk. 3 walks for the right-hander Honeycutt and a pair of strikeouts. Leadoff runner aboard for the Salty Waves, who need some runs here. Alex Garcia, 0 for 1. Hitting .235 with 8 hits and 34 ABs. Hits a hard chopper foul left side. 0-1. Leadoff runner aboard. Gatewood. Looks as Honeycutt froze. Outside. Even at 1 apiece. Swing and a miss. A foul, a swing and a miss makes it 1-2. Infield looking to turn 2. Garcia takes ball 2. Gatewood advances to second. Two and 2. The delivery. Garcia deep to left field, and it's caught on the move. The runner holds as Diaz took a couple steps back and makes the catch for out number 1. Allie Wolf stands in 0 for 1 with a pop out. And this could be a foul out. No, it finds the screen. Wolf with 14 hits, second on the team, comes up empty. On the off speed. That is just going to miss the outer corner. 1-2. Wind up. Honeycutt right back up the middle, and she had to get out of the way. They're going to send the runner Gatewood home. Throw coming in. Donovan's tag in time. A double for Wolf. But Phelps and center brings it right to the mid of Donovan, and there's 2 outs. First hit of the game for the Salty Waves. Wolf, her 8th double, but it does not score a run. That's the ball. but Wolf doesn't advance. 2-0, Brooklyn House. 0 for 1 with a ground out. 6-0 here in the bottom of the fourth. The runner on second is Wolf. House looks at a pitch outside the zone. Ball 3. House will try and fill the zone and mess up Honeycutt's view and take strike 1 anyway. And a walk in 5 pitches puts runners at first and second. But 2 outs. Tapia looking to move up the RBI charts. 0 for 1 a fly out, but has 9. First pitch, swing in a foul. Smack down to the left. Avery Cordell of the OC Crush topping the RBI chart with 15. Then Austin Comstock of the Wild with 10. Then the Plethora at 9 after that. That's to right field. Falls down for a Colenso. Wolf is coming home. The throw is getting cut off by Mitchell. And a run scores at 6-1 on an RBI single for Tapia, who's up to 10 ribbies. Wolf got her league-leading 8th double. And now joining Comstock with 10 RBI is Tapia. House gets to third. Alifano takes a strike. 1-1, runners at the corners. 2 outs. 6-1, the Waves with 1 more inning to work with. Swing and a miss. I believe this one is only going 5. Unless Warner wants to go the distance, and Savannah Mitchell could hop in for the Quacks, but I think everyone said we were doing 5 for this one. Head high pitch makes it 2-2. Two, 2 gone. Ball 3. The next offering is swung on and missed. And that will retire the side. Honeycutt gives up a walk and gets a strikeout and leaves 2 runners left on base. But 2 hits in the inning make the score 6-1 as we head to the top of the 5th. So we are doing 5, and we are in the top of the 5th. Ava Giglio. First pitch ball. Ava, 1 for 1 for single. First hit. In a Quack uniform. Fouls one away.
Let's go, girl. Do it for Jackson. Woo!
That was not your mom.
Come on, Ava!
1-1. Warner on its way. Reach for, hit towards short. Vandermark is there. And that throw gets away. It's an error on the throw.
I love that!
And he's 6. Third error of the game for the Salty Waves. Strike 1, 2. Colenso, who is 0 for 0 for walk-in fielder's choice. 1-1. Mitchell not batting. That's hit to right field. Brookenhouse going back, and it's over her jump into right field, rolling to the fence. Speedster's on, and they're going to hold. Colenso scampers back to second, and it's an error and a double. Colenso puts one deep out to right field. Her first extra base hit of this tournament, and it puts runners at second and third. Phelps, a double, line into a double play. First pitch, right side, Alfano throws to first, but it is 7-1, an RBI ground out. Seven to 1 with Colenso over at first, and first pitch, ball to Hardy. Phelps, her first RBI. Hardy with a sac fly and a single, 1 for 1. A run driven in. Strokes it to shallow left center field. Colenso scores. And Hardy with an RBI hit gives her 2 ribbies on the day. It's 8-1. Hardy with her 12th hit, 11th single, and she now has 4 RBI to third, to second, and Honeycutt will be safe at first.